For us personally, it started with, we were living in a subdivision. It was in a busier city, busier town. It was growing and growing. I always loved the country. Being in the healthcare field, I kept seeing that there was an increased need for getting out, away, being healthier, growing our own vegetables, raising our own animals. So when we decided to essentially restart our family again, I had 2 older boys, we decided to have more children, so hence 2 more came along. When we were deciding that, we decided we wanted to actually raise them more in the country. It would be safer and have so many more benefits. So homesteading kind of just came out of fruition of that thought process of just wanting to start to be more sustainable for ourselves. For me personally, I love the Waltons. Got into the Waltons. I love their way of life. They're kind to each other. They are Christ-centered. They don't seem to be in a hurry typically for anything. They're focused on the family. And to me, people or the TV show like The Waltons was the epitome of homesteading. They were sawing their own lumber. They were making their own bread. They were growing their own fruits and vegetables, raising their animals. So to get back to that point and be a little bit less hurried in life was a good goal for us to be at with our family. I wouldn't say we're all the way in the backwoods because I still see a benefit to having the internet, being a nurse practitioner. If there is a medical problem going on, it is quicker for me nowadays to Google it versus to open up a book and try to search for it and really research the problem. It is a much quicker resource. So there are some good things to using the internet still. I think it can be a good tool to use. I've been in this area for approximately 14 years now, and because there's not a lot of physicians in the rural area, I am considered the town doctor to a lot of people. But I think it just pulls together with what I have found with homesteading. I kind of drew out of the medical element that I was taught in school, and I've been teaching myself more about herbs and natural medicinal therapies, essential oils, right down to what is actually growing out here naturally, what can be utilized naturally out here already, what are the different purposes, how to cultivate them. As far as saving seeds and collecting seeds, I actually research which ones are best for, say, high blood pressure or diabetes, different ailments. And so I collect my seeds according to different clinical problems that are pretty common for people. So if anybody has a problem, I would never say, yes, absolutely, I can cure you with anything I have out here, but we certainly will do our best as far as how much education we have about different medicinal herbs that we actually are collecting in the area or growing out here already. My dad, same kind of thing. My dad is a retired ER family practice doctor. He still remembers everything just perfectly, and I still go to him if I have questions personally about anything medically. He's still always right there to help me. So as a team, I feel like we could probably make good medical decisions about just about anything that somebody would need out here, even if it was, okay, when do we call the ambulance? But we both have a very good background in ER experience. I was an ER nurse for a lot of years, and then I became a family nurse practitioner.